Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsyreplays. Welcome back to a new event. Yes, the event is started, and what brings it is this tank that everybody is talking about, the Titan HN. Yes, the Titan HN also brings a new mechanic into the game, and that gives you the extra armor. So the tank itself is not actually that bad. It's not overpowered. I have to put that out there. Along with all the other Halloween tanks, Smasher, Annihilator, it's not overpowered. 180 millimeters on the armor on the turret is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it can perform well. It can bounce, can get bounces. Almost 2000 DPM, that gives it a 9.5 second reload. 189 on your AP, 263 on your APCR penetration. I am running calibrated shells on the tank because I do think it actually needs it. Damage 310 alpha on your AP. On your APCR it is 260, HE is 380, aim time 3.8 and the dispersion 0.398, and it has 7 degrees of gun depression, and the speed goes 35 kilometers per hour. So 35 kilometers per hour, but the tank, to be honest, does feel very, very sluggish. Playing it, I was just like, really? This goes 35 kilometers per hour? So I know with the new mechanic in the game, everyone is expecting another broken tank like the Annihilator, like the Smasher, but yeah, do you know what, I think it's okay. I don't think there's anything too special about the tank. It has the Tesla gun at the top as an attachment. Doesn't have a legendary camouflage though. I thought it would come with its own camouflage, but yeah, not that I know of. It don't come with a legendary Titan camouflage or anything like that. It just you can put any camouflage on it, unless when it releases there is a camouflage you unlock. I don't know, but I think it should have come with a legendary camouflage, you know, like the Annihilator and the Smasher, where you can't actually put a camouflage on, but you can actually put one on this tank. So yeah, I mean, it's hard to play the tank. I mean, it's hard to talk about the tank when you're only having a few battles. Like, I got the tank early to have a few battles, and it does perform okay, but I want to say it's broken because we're used to Halloween tanks being broken, but and with the new mechanic in the game, I think that is literally what everyone is expecting to happen. I think because of the new armor mechanic, where you go below 50% of your HP, then that armor becomes automatically activated. Like now, I'm only on 618 hit points, which means my armor is now activated. So I do think the tank looks pretty cool. It's what, a Tiger 1-ish, Tiger 2 kind of hull with a Tiger 1 turret. I'm not exactly sure what gun it is. I think Droodle said before it looks like the Lycan gun or something like that. But yeah, I think it's okay. I think it's good. I do think it's good. I really don't think it's anything special. Now, trying to get the footage was very, very difficult because every time I had a game, I come up against tier 8 tanks. And yes, I know coming up against tier 8s actually sort of makes the tank look, I mean, you can get a better feel of the tank when it comes up against tier 8. And we've bounced 710 damage this game, which is nothing special really. But I really wanted to come up against some tier 6s because if you remember the Gravedigger, when the Gravedigger came into the game, we was all like, wow, this tank is broken as hell. As soon as we get into a tier 8 game, it's just like, yeah, actually, nah, this tank's just average. And now no one ever talks about the Gravedigger. It's kind of a meh tank. Yes, it's a good tank in tier 6 up against tier 6, and I think this is going to be definitely one of those tanks like the Gravedigger, to be honest. In tier 6, it's going to be extremely difficult to penetrate and to deal with, but in tier 8 it's not going to be such a problem. So we managed to farm up 2,400 damage there in a tier 8 game, and not too bad. I mean, we didn't really do too much. We literally just farmed, and a lot of these games I literally just kind of YOLO'd, or I went front line because I wanted to see how the armor profile performed in the tank. But you know, I just got wrecked. Even when I had the extra armor, I literally just got absolutely wrecked. So yeah, it's not too difficult to deal with, to be honest. It's in tier 6, of course. You're in a tier 6 and you come up against this, it might be a little bit more difficult to deal with. You switch to premium ammunition and it might not be a problem. Now, because of the spaced armor, if you got heat, then that may be a problem. But I'm always trying to play this tank front line. Like playing it, I'm always trying to play front line. The turret is actually very, very strong. So if you can go hold down, and then yeah, you will get some bounces. And then if you've got the extra armor activated, then you'll also get some bounces on your further on your cheeks and on the hull as well, and of course the drive wheel at the front. So you can see here I'm trying to go front line. We do get a few bounces, but we are also getting penetrated as well. 670 block damage straight away, which is kind of good, because we would have been left on what, a 2-shot 400 hit points or so if we wouldn't have got them bounces. Not sure what that guy was doing, just YOLOing into the back of us, but he kind of paid the price. And you can see I am getting shot, but the angle I am getting the bounces as well. And now the VK is coming forward, I don't really want to have to deal with him with all his tanks behind him. So I just want to back up. I do take a blind shot, not quite sure if that actually does hit, but the enemy now have 2 bases, so we have to start moving. No one's really moving on our team, but I don't want to be the one to move and then just get absolutely ripped apart. So the VK is poking forward now. My armor is activated, so I just want to back up, and you can see like 1100 damage I've now blocked. I am trying to angle against this VK, and I'm not sure it's because well, I don't know if it's because of my armor profile, but I think the Tiger 1 is going to start coming forward, and straight away he actually ignores me and starts going for the guy next to me. Whether that, I don't know why that is. He goes for him first and then he decides to start going for me. But you can see I am bouncing from this VK. He is a tier 6 and it looks like he's actually struggling to penetrate me. I get a bounce from the Tiger as well, and now I just want to back up, use the gun depression that it's got. It doesn't have a lot of gun depression. I do destroy its ammo rack, and this new 45 TP does manage to clear him with that ammo rack. So yeah, 1700 block damage. I mean, again, it's I don't think it's a special tank. I don't think it's just like a tank that you have to have. I think with the new mechanic, people are going to want it, but it's not what you expect. It's definitely not what you expect. And I know most of you out there is expecting this tank to be absolutely broken, but it's not. It's not. It's a decent tank. It can perform well. In tier 6, it performs much better, but in tier 8, it is just an average tank, really. Just a good tank, but nothing special about it. It can get bounces. It can do the job. So that's about it. That is literally about it. It's not too special, definitely not broken, and definitely not overpowered, not like we thought it would be. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'm meadsy69 and I will catch you all soon. Bye bye. With